Jazakallahu khair. In the glorious Quran, Surah Burooj, there is a brief mention of the story of Al-Ukhdood. The children of Al-Burooj would be enacting the story.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Al-Ukhdood. This is a real story of king and a boy mentioned in the Holy Quran of Surah Al-Burooj. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الْبُرُوجِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْمَوْعُودِ وَشَاهِدٍ وَمَشْهُودٍ قُتِلَ أَصْحَابُ الْأُخْدُودِ النَّارِ ذَاتِ الْوَقُودِ إِذْ هُمْ عَلَيْهَا قُعُودٌ. By the heaven holding the big stars, and by the promised day, that's the day of resurrection, and by the witnessing day, and by the witness day. Cursed were the people of ditch in the story of boy and the king, of fire fed with fuel, when they sat it by fire. Few centuries back, there lived a king who used to consider himself to be the person supremely powerful and declared himself to be Allah, God. The king has sorcerer, magician, and king used to follow the guidelines of this sorcerer. The magician was getting too old. He decided to impart his knowledge to a new younger kid. Sorcerer comes to king and says,
أيها الملك سألت شيخا كبيرا فأرسل إلي غلاما زكيا كي يتعلم مني علوم السحر ويحفظها الشر.
سأرسل إليك.
نعم يا مولاي.
أيها العقيبة ابحثوا في أطراف الملك غلاما زكيا.
soldiers find an intellectual young boy from the town and bring him to the king.
هذا هو الغلام الزكي. نعم يا مولاي. اذهب إلى الساحر وخذ منه علوم السحر. نعم يا مولاي.
King asked the boy to learn the knowledge of sorcerer, that's a magician.
من هذه ومن خالقها؟
خذ مني علوم السحر يا بني حتى تكون صائرا متسلطا على الناس مثلي. Abracadabra, gili gili choo.
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 Choo mata gili gili choo.
Choo mata gili gili choo.
Choo mata gili gili choo.
Jumata gili gili choo.
Jumata gili gili choo.
Jumata gili gili choo.
He started learning magic from magician and Islam from pious rahib. However, he was confused with both these religions as to which one is right. One day, a wild beast entered into the village and people were unable to kill the beast.
هو الله الواحد مالك وخالق كل شيء حتى الملك والساهر أيضا.
The beast gets killed by the boy by saying Allah's name. The boy narrates this story to the rahib.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. أيها الشيخ قتلت الحيوان الوحشي بسم الله. يا بني الآن ستختبر حافظك الله.
Rahib says, boy, today you have surpassed me and it's time now that you will be tested by God. His dawah to Islam spread in and around the village. By observing the boy's activity, the king calls him to the palace.
أيها الغلام إذا تعلمت الكثير من فنون السحر مما تستطيع شفاء الناس بل أشفي الناس بإذن الله خالقي وخالقك وخالق كل شيء. أيوجد إله غيري؟ لا 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 أيها الملك لا يوجد إله غيري. لأقتلنك أيها الغلام التعيس. أنت لا تقدر على موتي إلا بإذن ربي. أيها الملك اجتمع الناس وأسلم إلي القوس قائلا نقتلك باسم الله رب هذا الغلام. نعم.
The king orders the soldiers to kill the boy using his own techniques.
إرادتي لأنني أنا الملك الأعظم وإله كل هؤلاء.
But king fails to kill boy.
لن تستطيع أن تقتلني إلا بإذن ربي. بسم الله رب هذا الغلام. آمنا برب هذا الغلام. آمنا برب هذا الغلام. آمنا برب هذا الغلام. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أتؤمنون برب هذا الغلام؟ لأحرقنكم جميعا أو قد نارا. نعم يا مولاي.
King, seeing all people going against his will, decides to put all the people into the fire. He orders the soldiers to ignite a huge fire and throw people into the fire.
ألقوهم فيها.
A lady with an infant hesitates to jump into the fire, but the baby in the arm speaks, Ya Ummi Isbiri innaki alal haq. Oh my mother, believe in Allah, we are in right path, let's jump into the fire. In the end, وَهُمْ عَلَى مَا يَفْعَلُونَ بِالْمُؤْمِنِينَ شُهُودٌ وَمَا نَقَمُوا مِنْهُمْ إِلَّا أَن يُؤْمِنُوا بِاللَّهِ الْعَزِيزِ الْحَمِيدِ الَّذِي لَهُ مُلْكُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَاللَّهُ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ شَهِيدٌ. And they witnessed what they were doing against the believers, that is burning them, and they had no fault except that they believed in Allah, the Almighty, worthy of all praise, to whom belongs the dominion of heavens and earth, and Allah is witness over everything. Jazakallahu khair.